Okay, we want to start the meeting. I want to welcome everybody. You can hear me? Okay. Oh, I do want to welcome everybody to the meeting. Just so you know where you're at, this is Southern Arizona National Association of Residential Property Managers. If that went over your head, maybe you're not in the right spot. If you don't want to leave, it's okay. Stay and have lunch with us and enjoy the atmosphere today. We're glad to have you here. What we're going to do is we're going to start the meeting today like we normally do. We're going to go around to each table and have you introduce yourself. The questions I would like you to answer though, introduce yourself, tell me your company, but tell me if you are a member of Tucson Association of Realtors, the MLS, and if you use it to put your listings in. That is the information that we are looking for. Jenny, could you keep track maybe of the people? Yeah. So, and you know, if you're affiliate, obviously you don't have to answer that question. So if we can start here with Richard and go around and just pop up and introduce yourself and be proud of who you are.
Richard Keitner, Commercial Carpet Cleaning, NARPM Affiliate Chairman. I am a member of TAR, but I don't do anything.
I'm Larry Fry from Carpet One, member of NARPM, got the MLS, and all those meetings.
Thank you.
Jay Huffman, Imagine Realty Services, and I am a member of TAR, and I do list my listings in the MLS.
April Richards, Keller Williams, I am TAR, I am MLS, I am Green Valley, and Santa Cruz County. I do put my listings in, all the above.
Santa Cruz County, hook up with me after the meeting too.
Okay. I'm Jennifer Hurd with Casa Properties, and I put my stuff in MLS.
Nancy Kite, Casa Properties, and yes, board members and
Sharon Frank, Copper Rose Realty, Copper Rose Community Management, yes and yes. You guys uploaded, I'm a member.
Daniel Butler with Premier Handyman Services, and I'm a vendor affiliate.
Margaret Huebner with Commercial Carpet Cleaning, I'm a vendor. I'm Dorothea, I'm with Century 21, I do not put my listings in MLS, and I'm not.
Well, y'all did this, you're probably interested, I mean, you upload your ER. Before I don't use it a lot.
Mike Mulvaney, Northwest Tucson Reynolds. Yes and yes.
Mark Upson-Ronald with Crazy Cakes, not a member, and just here to learn more about the group.
Michael Lewis, Clean Janitorial Services, specialized in turnkey, and I'm
Zachary Schwartz, I'm with Titan Restoration, and we're a vendor affiliate.
Danny Nordstrom with the Nordstrom Group, and yes, we are a member of TAR MLS, and yes, we do put our listings in the MLS system.
Rich Bailey with AAA Property Management, and yes. You can sit down, nobody wants to have. I wouldn't want to hear from you.
My name is Steve Schultz with Blue Fox Properties, and apparently my answer is yes and yes.
What about your grant?
Okay.
Wayne Black with Comfort Dynamics, or heating air conditioning company.
I'm sorry. He is a vendor affiliate, just so you know. We used him the other day. They were excellent in their response. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mike Wedgeries, Currentways, I'm a member affiliate, and I don't belong to TA.
Jasmine Lane with Jasmine Realty, I am a member and do use the MLS.
Leslie Latham for Hills Properties, we are TAR members and MLS members, and we definitely use the MLS. And encourage all of you to do so.
You have a vendor list of appliance, we're a vendor affiliate.
Carol Nicely, on to the TMAC, no, and we did use Mr. Appliance last month, and they're excellent.
There you go.
Hi, my name's Noel Burns. I'm with Ready Carpet. I'm the account manager, and we are a vendor affiliate.
Colleen Kessler, I'm with Woodville Realty and
again with Conquistador Pest and Termite, and I'm an affiliate member. Glad to be here.
Jesus Johnson with Century 29 First American. Yes, we do use the MLS, and so this was a picture from there. Art Cake with Silverado Renewal Plumbing, and we're a vendor affiliate.
Jesus, would you announce the lady who is filming for us?
This is my assistant Leonora. She's filming Bonney's from
Thank goodness, I thought this was a speed trap.
So that's what we're doing. Couple announcements that we have. May 23rd, 8:30 to 11:30 at the Tucson Association of Realtors is the Commissioner Lowe's Broker Connection. You've not gotten that email? So just as a reminder, May 23rd, Commissioner Lowe's Broker Connection. Contact them for more. Featured guest speakers, it says. Rick Mack, Michelle Lynn, Lisa Robinson, Mike Monroe. I don't know if you know those, but they are predominant speakers locally that we are out of Phoenix. Issues. The current market presents solutions to issues protecting ourselves as brokers, our agents, and most importantly, the public. What's happening to the north in Phoenix that needs to be headed our way. Yes?
I could just expand briefly. Rick Mack is a real estate attorney in Phoenix who's very, very knowledgeable.
Sharp.
Very good. And Lisa Robinson has Pinnacle Insurance Services and is probably the most knowledgeable E&O insurance broker in the state. So if you have any questions about E&O, she's the one you would contact. So I think you've got a pretty good panel coming in.
Yeah, I agree. Here's another one that I got from the Phoenix chapter. Please mark your calendars for our next NARPM meeting, which is May 26, 2011. But the Cone School of Real Estate will be presenting the landlord-tenant disputes, what every property manager needs to know. This is a great class, offers 3 hours of community education of real estate issues free to NARPM members with current dues, and $30 for non-members. So if you're interested, that's just around the corner. I did send out an email on it. Speaking of emails, if you are sitting in this room and you did not get my email, or not getting them, oh shame. Check with me afterwards so I can get that updated, okay, so we can get you on the list. And my apologies. We try to keep up on that. There is a brochure on this landlord-tenant disputes that I will put over on the table for you to look at. So we just had the Southwest Regional Conference, and I do a Southwest Regional Conference kind of telephone thing every so often. And one of the things that Carolyn Rogers, who is our representative for the big meeting coming up, they are combining the Southwest region and us all together for the big meeting. Instead of us doing the Southwest and doing a separate, they are going to combine Hawaii, California, the whole West Coast for the big meeting instead of these little different ones. They are going to hold it in Las Vegas next year, is what the plan is. So there'll be some stuff coming out on that. So like I said, instead of smaller Southwest regional conferences, they're going to put them all together. And hopefully they can attract a lot more people to go to Vegas. And they will be sending out a lot more information on that. Also, as a reminder, and we're going to try to work on this, I'm talking to Carolyn and see if we can do this, but every 5 years, all NARPM members must take an ethics class. What? Did I hit it?
No, this slide shows.
Oh, good.
Sorry.
So if some of you have been in NARPM approaching that 5 years and you have not taken that ethics class, you may want to put it on your to-do list. Okay. What's the date? 18th, 19th? 18th. Oh, good. Okay. Town hall meeting, Friday, May 20th. That's in Green Valley. That's what HOA is. You don't want to know about that one. Let's see. Who wants to start? No, I want. Oh no, wait. I'll do him, and he's got a mouthful over here too.
I'll swallow in my head.
I actually have a couple of announcements. You can all hear me, right? Okay. I actually have several announcements or topics to go over. And I'll tell you, I'm going to put on my community organizer hat because I want to recognize several people in the room who have been active in property management issues over the past 3.5 years since our chapter has been in place. And I think it's a really amazing time to be a property manager because there is a lot of spotlight on our profession, and it's time for us to take advantage of that. And in order to do that, we all have to be involved in some way. Wherever your heart tells you, wherever your interest is, we need to jump in. So the TAR, the Property Management Committee that we started about 2.5 years ago, maybe 3. The folks who have been really involved in that, Colleen Kessler is chairman this year, and Nick Gardner was chairman last year. And Linda Seeley and Bob Gaudette, Jimmy Huffman, Mike Mulvena are all involved, and I want to thank them for taking their time to be involved in this organization because a lot of things are coming out of that organization, that committee I should say, at TAR, and we need even more involvement because there will be more things coming in the future, and we want to have some sort of inputs. Everything that we're doing has to do with our having input into our own profession, the future of our profession, how we're treated, and how we grow. And Colleen will probably tell you about some things that are coming up a little bit later. AAR, Arizona Association of Realtors, we formed an actual forms committee for property managers, which has never existed before, and we've worked on several things. The latest thing that we've worked on is a little controversial. I will tell you that I nearly got killed at the last TAR Property Management Committee meeting when we discussed this form, which is very similar to the SPUDs that the sales agents use. It's a residential property owner's property condition disclosure report. Forgotten what the acronym is. ORPIDS, that's right. Well, it's the residential rental owner's property disclosure statement is what they're calling it. They changed it. And Bob Gaudette, again, who's not here today, but a member of our organization. Lisa Suarez owns EMS, is involved in that committee as well. And my basic answer to those on the TAR Property Management Committee who said, we don't want to fill this out, why do we want to do this, is it's going to be done for us if we don't do these things. So that's why I'm really pushing everybody to get involved and take control of our profession, because other people are going to come in and do it for us otherwise. The next organization is really started out as a task force, and it was a collaboration between CAI, which is the Community Association Institute, which are the HOA managers, and NARPM. And on that committee is Shar, and again, Linda Seeley and I. And we have been working for about 6 months or more now, 9 months, I guess, really, and meeting on how we get a collaboration between community managers and property managers so that we work together better, we save time, we save money, etc. And also, more importantly, they don't know this, but we're infiltrating them so that we can provide a more cohesive approach to legislation and other issues which we sometimes get left out of. So there's a method to our madness, and the goal is for property managers to be recognized in the community.